Welcome to Geneseo Channel 50 and Green Machine Football. I am John Rowley along with Clint Rice, and we're in Olympia Fields this evening for the first round playoff game against the Rich Central Olympians. Clint, really a nice night for football tonight.
Sure is. Winds died down for the most part, maybe 1 to 2 mile an hour out of the west. We've got about a 37-degree game time temperature and real nice. Geneseo getting set to receive. There are some burning leaves in the neighborhood, though, that has really just kind of drifted across the field just recently. Yeah, recently here, that being the wind has died, is not being moved out. But nevertheless, here it might be a little foggy. You might be able to pick a little bit of that up on camera come tomorrow night.
Here we go. We're getting ready to start the game as Kempfer along with Heller back inside their 5-yard line to field this kick from a Rich. Fair catch and caught there on the 25 by Geneseo. The kick was up high. A nice call there, and caught by number 85, Alex DePau. And a good call by Alex, and good to see him back on the field this evening.
Leaf going to start off the ball on the 26-yard line.
I believe they probably were told that if the ball goes high like that, to go ahead and make that fair catch, and rather than make a turnover early in the game here. So we'll break the huddle, and Brian will bring up the line. He'll be flanked by number 74, Poseen. On the left side, on the right side will go Bruce Henry. Rokas is a right tackle. Boyster, quarterback. Moves Stoll over to the left side. He lines up tight there. Going to give the ball first man through, roll with the carry. Number 35 pounds forward, giving him about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. Give him 4 yards. He gets close to the 30-yard line on the first play from scrimmage.
Rolled on that first play off that left side. Picked up a good 4 yards, and that's the way you want your offense to start out, John. You want them to get a little bit of confidence underneath their belt after that first play and get things rolling.
Give him solid 4 yards that time. Rokas at the right tackle, along with Brian Blank, number 70 at the left tackle. Wide out comes Nordstrom, number 34. Fullback is Rolwell, carried the first play of the game. Heller, number 48. Now they shift formation. Kempfer sets himself, number 43, in the backfield, along with Rolwell. Going to go near side this time. Rolwell to carry again. Picks up maybe 3 yards again on the play. Over the 30, down to about the 32-yard line goes Rolwell. Nice hole.
Very nice hole. Offensive line doing its job so far. Linebackers making the tackle for the Rich Central. Third down and a long 5 for the Green Machine here on their first possession.
Ball is out to the 32-yard line of Geneseo. Boyster comes all the way to the sideline, gets the play from Coach Diericks, number 19, the junior. Boyster takes over this team after Eberhardt. Nick Eberhardt went down with his injury in the Dixon game, and Boyster comes out of the huddle, 3rd and 4. Motion by Heller. Going to give the second man this ball, the second man through. Heller going to be stopped short. They're going to make it 4th down for Geneseo.
Geneseo going to be forced into a punting situation here on their first possession. Picked up 5-6 yards, and that's it. Geneseo is going to be punting.
Rich Central comes in the game tonight with a record of 7-2 on the season. Geneseo comes in with a 6-3 record. Stoll sets himself on his own 20-yard line to punt this ball. Kicking from the south to the north. Nice end over end kick by Stoll, going to be fielded at the 38-yard line. Return man fumbles the ball near the sideline, scramble for the ball. Looks like Geneseo maybe fell on the ball right in front of the Rich Central bench, and they do. Geneseo recovers the ball on the fumble.
Not sure what happened over there, John, but as soon as he got hit, I saw the ball come up above all the players' heads. And she was laying on the carpet, and Geneseo picked her up.
Possibly.
Ball sits on about the 44-yard line in Rich Central territory.
I'm not sure who recovered it. Van Dyke, Alex DePau, one of the two are right there for the recovery. Possibly even John Kerner was there also. So Geneseo, first turnover of the game, gets the ball in Rich Central's territory at the 44-yard line, tight formation. Heller on the right wing. Kempfer in the backfield with Rolwell coming near side. Pitch play to Kempfer, looking for a corner. Got a little seam, trips and falls, picks up maybe 2 on the play, but he had a seam he's trying to squeeze through, but just kind of tripped on the turf as he tried to turn it upfield.
Unable to get his footing to get upfield, Kempfer.
Give him 1 yard, 2 yards, 1 yard on the carry. 2nd and 9, ball's on the 44-yard line of Rich Central. 43-yard line, 2 wideouts go to the right side. Over there goes Mapes along with Nordstrom. Looking for a corner this time. Heller with the carry around the sweep, around the corner, still on his feet, gets up over the 40-yard line into the 37-yard line.
Heller going left side, the long side of the field, and got one block out in front of him. Picked up 4 yards on that, 5 yards from him, 3rd down and long 34 for the Leafs.
Just underway here at Rich Central, first round playoff game. 9 minutes left in this first period, no score. Boyster comes to the sideline to get the play from Coach Derricks. Back he goes. Ryan Braun opens up the center tonight, flanked by Poseen and Henry. Rokas at the right tackle. Blank at the left, tight formation. Mapes sets himself tight left. Wing back in motion, gives the ball to Rowald up the middle. Balls forward, close to the first down, Clint. Over the 35-yard line, down to...
I think Rowald had to go at least to the 34 in order to get the first down. They're going to spot it and measure it here, John, with 8:25 to go in this first period.
So there has been some nice seams up in that front line so far for Rowald on those quick drive plays. We'll take our chances hitting those 3-4 yards of the crack on the ground right at the middle. Captain Poseen up at the measurement just inches short, so bring up a 4th and inches. The ball is on the 30, just inside the 35-yard line of Rich Central. They're going to stretch that chain some more. That's close, Clint.
Very close it is, but it's not a first down. The Leafs going to be forced to go for it here on 4th down in a short half yard.
Ryan Braun signals to the sideline, wanting a little help from the fans on this 4th down early in the game. 8:28 left in the first period, no score. 4th and inches for Geneseo on the 35-yard line of Rich Central. Rowald lines up the fullback right behind Boyster. Ball's rolling all over the ground there. And now let's go measure the ball again after they move it around. Up we go.
Tripped over the ball as he tried to go to the backfield.
4th and inches. Roll with the carry, first down plus some. Up close to the 30-yard line is where Rowald ends up at.
Big line surge on that left side for the Leafs. Gives Rowald the first down and moves the ball to about the
32-yard line, I guess. I thought he fell forward even further than that. So Rowald off the left side there, picks up the first down and moves the sticks. 8:06 left, first period, no score. Rich Central, their red jerseys, black pants, and red helmets, black shoes. 3 down linemen, 2 stand-up ends. Heller goes in motion, gave the ball to Rowald once again, number 35, fights for some yards, maybe gets a yard there, but gang tackled by Rich Central, brings him down after a pickup of 1, 2nd and 9.
Rowald with great effort there, but boy, he really met a wall of Rich Central defenders and was really backed up. So 2nd and gonna be 9 for Leafs with 7:35 to go here in this first period.
Try to help set that defense for Rich Central. They have 3 down linemen, nose guard and 2 tackles. 2 stand-up ends, 2 stand-up linebackers, similar to what we look like on our defensive side of the ball. Strong safety walks up almost like a second man through this time. Heller with the carry, still on his feet, up close to the first down once again, over the 25 down to about the 23.
Heller with a nice hole off that left side. And he picked up good positive yards for the Leafs, coming up 3rd down, a short 2. As we're telecasting right here behind the Geneseo crowd. So you might hear them a little bit tonight. Is that going to make some noise for sure?
Certainly Geneseo has more fans here this evening, I do believe, Clint, than what Rich Central has.
I would have to agree with that. We came 2.5 hours.
Nice set of stands on the far sideline, but barely, there's a token of people over there. It's 3rd and 2 for Geneseo. Cross-back action, Heller with a carry. Heller, number 48 behind. He breaks free out of the pack. He's still on his feet inside the 10-yard line. Down to about the 9-yard line goes Heller off that left side. Nice action in the backfield that time.
Very much so, as we haven't seen much of that yet with this quarterback is work like that, and beautiful execution there by Boyster. Moves the ball inside the 10 for 1st and goal from about the 9.5-yard line.
Nathan Boyster, number 19, quarterback, 6 foot, 150-pound junior. Certainly looks like he's bigger than that as far as stature on the field. He brings him up the line and leads this screen machine offense. Nordstrom sets himself wide to the left. Mapes tight on the right side. Option play. No, this time gets the ball rolled off tackle. He's fighting inside the 5.
Rowald down to about the 3-yard line on extra effort there.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. Second and goal from the 3. 5:55 left in the first quarter, no score on the board. Geneseo on their second possession of the game. First possession, they punned the ball away and fumbled on the return. Geneseo recovered it. Here we are, 2nd and goal from the 3, full house backfield. Crossback action, Heller with the ball close to the goal line. That's got to be close. no indication. Geneseo's signaling a touchdown, but no indication from the referees as they're going to mark it right at the goal line.
I thought Heller had it on extra effort there as he took a hit and kept fighting. Rich Central got some big meat up front, though, trying to stir things up with the offensive line for the Leafs. And Geneseo fighting it off well. What a night for football here, John. We got about 35, 36 degrees here for game temperature, and the breeze has completely died.
That smoke, as you were talking about earlier, is just hanging right over where they're playing right now.
Yep.
Nordstrom sets himself wide to the right side, full house backfield. Mapes sets tight to the left side. Now the wing back, Heller, goes to the right side. Snaps the ball, gives the ball to Rowald. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Rowald. Green Machine 6, Rich Central Olympians 0.
And Rowald gets in the end zone there off good effort as the offensive line doing their job for the Leafs here so far.
Like to see that, Clint, that offensive line, you're right, is really handling things up front.
That's what we want to happen, John.
Rowald, or Wickwire comes in to try the PAT.
Kyle Wick's kick is up and good. So we've got a score of 7-0 here for the Leafs with 4:58 to go in this first period.
Kick is good by Wickwire. That's his 133rd PAT of his career here at Geneseo for Wickwire.
Good job, Kyle Wick. Live audio listeners only. Call 944-2285 and win a free pizza from Sam's Aroma Pizza House. Again, live audio listeners only. Call 944-2285 and win a free pizza from Sam's. First caller. Call down to Sammy's, get a pizza.
That scoring drive makes the score 7-0. That was a 10-play drive, 44 yards. Eats up 5 minutes of this first quarter. So capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run by Rowald. Kick was good by Wickwire to make the score 7-0. Impressive drive there, Clint. 5 minutes on the clock was used up. 10 plays, 44 yards. The turnover, took advantage of it, made the best of it, put 7 points on the board.
That's what we need to do, John. Kyle Wick getting set to kick here.
4:58 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Geneseo. Wickwire to kick. Return man's down around the zone 10-yard line. Kind of an onside kick, kind of squibber downfield, field at about the 27-yard line, and stuck right there. Somebody made a big tackle right there.
Number 81 for the Leafs, John Kroner, made a nice stick over there. Open field tackle.
Beautiful tackle. And Geneseo's defense will come on the field. They'll be brought in the field by Adam Poseen. Will line up at nose guard, number 74. He'll be flanked by Biondi on one side, Henry on the other. Biondi, number 76. Ends will be Mapes along with Stoll, number 99 and 89. Strange formation by the Olympians offense to break the huddle. They call coming in real tight to line of scrimmage. No line splits. They go to sweep play this near side. Number 1 on the carry. Marshall on the carry.
It must work for them, John. They picked up a good 5 yards in that first play, if not 6. Gonna bring up 2nd down and 4 for Ridge Central as Geneseo's defense trying to get accommodated to what's going to happen here.
On the audio side, or the video side, you can see their lineup, but the offense breaks the huddle. But on the audio side, their line splits are down to 0, meaning their heels and toes are toe to toe. They're real tight. Both wing backs are in tight. Give the ball right up the middle. Just a scrum up front's what happens. Gets up close to first down. Now it's just a scrum of people there. Biondi's in the middle of it, along with Poseen and Henry. Mapes is there. They're 3rd down, but their wing backs line up right behind their tight ends. Their fullback lines up right behind the quarterback, real tight. The line splits are just down to 0. They're led in the middle by their center, 6'6", 305-pound center. Here they go again, 3rd and a yard. They go sweep play this time. Number 1 with the carry and brought down there after a first down, close to 49-yard line, brought down there by Rowald after a gain of about 5.
Trying to see what's going on here, Leafs. The PA here at the stadium is horrible.
Obnoxious almost.
Horrible.
Just the way it sounds. Just
can't understand it. It's almost way annoying versus being beneficial for the crowd. It'd be better off if nothing was said, but we'll do the best we can to talk over top of that, because I feel like that's ringing right in my ears, Johnny. I usually can't hear anything with these cans on.
You're right. Both this time they spread the formation, wide out left, wide right. Quarterback's going to give the ball to the running back. He's going to be brought down for a loss. After a loss of about 3, brought down there by Stoll. He read that one all the way.
Stoll with shaking a block there off that left end and really doing a nice job of getting in the backfield Rich Central running just a quick sweep play to the right side after the handoff, and nothing happening there.
Loss of 4 in the play brings up a 2nd and 14 for the Olympians with 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Geneseo's up by the score 7-0. Linebackers tonight, Putnam number 41 along with Rowell number 35. On the corners are Heller along with Thurman. Your strong safety is Kempfer, and your free safety is Russell number 23. 2nd and 14, wide out left, wide right. Tight formation, action in the backfield. Little draw play this time to number 1 Marshall. Still on his feet, going to be up close to the first down. Stops short, brings up a 3rd down. Draw play ran really pretty well by the Rich Central Olympians.
Very well executed draw play for Rich Central. Got them a good 10 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 3. 2:21 left in this first quarter. Rich Central walks up to the line of scrimmage. Geneseo goes down. Crossbuck action in the backfield. 31 with the carry. Crossbuck and brought up down by Heller along with Mapes on the tackle. Pick up a first down, moves the ball down to the 33-yard line or 35-yard line of Geneseo.
Good execution. Rich Central offense. We're going to have to stop that as they are so unbelievably tight in that front 5.
They just get in there behind them, just kind of break out of the pack.
Well, when they stay that close together, it's hard to penetrate that. Geneseo's going to have to find a way. And you think they'd trip over each other. They're so close.
5-2 defense by Geneseo. Up the middle it goes. Fullback with the carry.
Football's on the ground. No.
I thought it was loose too. No gain that time. Brings up a 2nd and 10. On the right hash mark. Stoll and Rowell on the tackle.
No gainer. 2nd down and 10.
1:28 left in the first period. Geneseo's up by the score 7-0 at this first round playoff game here from Rich Central in Olympia Fields. Up they come, the line of scrimmage once again. Poseen goes nose-to-nose with that big center of Rich Central's. Tight formation. People going there. We're going to sweep play this near side. Cut back against the grain. Goes a running back. He's brought down from the backside.
Tell who got him there. I think
Henry
was the one that ran down from the backside. Picked up 5-6 yards on the play though.
3rd and 4.
47 seconds left here in this first period. Geneseo's on top 7-0.
Up front, Rich Central goes 265, 235, 305, 250, and 165 across the front of their offensive line. 3rd and 3. Long count. Gonna drop back to pass. Ball's in the air. And incomplete. Incomplete pass downfield. Boy, 2 receivers, or 1 receiver and 2 defenders right there. Russell broke the play up along with Thurman.
Russell and Thurman doing something back there. I thought the ball was caught, really. It was kind of a wobbly pass from the quarterback. There's a flag in the center. I think we might have a little bit of holding. This one could come back a smidge, and that is going to be the call. Holding against Rich Central.
Good call, Clint. Good call. Going to bring up well, if we decline the penalty, it'll be 4th and 4. If we take the penalty, we move them back. We're going to move them back a little bit. We took the penalty, so we'll march off the yardage against the Rich Central Olympians. Move them back 10 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and about 15 for them. So we've seen the Olympians throw the ball a couple times already, or attempt to throw it. Certainly pregame warm-up out here, we saw them throw the ball an awful lot out. So they must be in their playbook. 3rd and 15. Fullback with a carry. Number 4 brought down after a pickup about 5. Bring up a 4th and 10 for the Olympians.
Poseen getting a good read on him and shaking off that. Poseen's doing a nice job at nose guard against that 305-pound center.
We've called his name or saw him out there quite a bit so far.
I think he walks up the line rather slow. Yeah, he's a big guy. All he has to do is snap the football and try to move forward, and Poseen's just shaking him. So that's the end of first quarter here from Rich Central, as your Geneseo Maple Leafs are on top of this ball game by a score of 7-0. We'll be back to bring you all the second quarter action here shortly.
This Geneseo Channel 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, and Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards, Alexander Lumber and Home Center, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery. Becker & Becker, Plumbing, Heating, Cooling. Central Bank, Geneseo. Co-op Decorating Center. Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Insurance and Financial Services. Geneseo Dairy Queen. Tom and Doug Curran of Edward Jones. Geneseo Banking Center. Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility. Geneseo Telephone Company. Goodrich Equipment, your local John Deere dealer. Hammond Henry Hospital. Hazelwood Homes. IDC Tech Center. The Roma Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Mediacom. Northside Rexall Drugs. ProTech Auto Body. Turpins of Geneseo. Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Chevy, Olds. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this Geneseo Channel 50 telecast.
For 15 years, IDC's been providing top-quality network engineering, custom-built computers and service. And now we have something new, the IDC Tech Center. As the area's only full-service retail computer center, we offer a wide range of custom-built computers, hardware, software, accessories, classes, repair, and much more. Send an email or surf the web. Stop in and use one of our public access systems. From our store to your door, your satisfaction is our #1 priority. Stop in today.
This man thinks he bought the best tractor around. He also got a hat. But if he had all the facts, he'd know. The Simplicity tractor has a durable all-steel hood, no plastic, a free-floating mower deck, an automatic controlled traction and diff lock to handle hills and slick spots. So if you want the best tractor, get a Simplicity. If you want a name, keep the hat. Simplicity. Think about it.
Does the inside of your house sometimes feel like it's not inside at all? Don't take a chance of a heating system breakdown. Let Becker & Becker help save you money on utility bills with the installation of a Carrier Weathermaker Infinity gas furnace, the most energy-efficient gas furnace in the world. For quiet comfort, reliability, and energy savings, you can't beat Carrier and you can't beat Becker & Becker.
So up we come, 4th and 10's the situation. Welcome back to the second quarter. Ridge Central will go for it, 4th and 10. Ball is on Geneseo's 35-yard line. Trey drop back to pass, throw the ball out in the flat. And he's still on his feet. He's going to pick up the first down and gets the first down inside the 20. Finished off there by Mapes, Stoll, number 89.
4th down situation. Leafs had 4th and 10. The nice completion and their receiver was the one that made the play for him, as Kempfer just couldn't hold on to make a nice tackle.
We had him stop short of the first down. He just slithered loose, picked up the first down the 20-yard line. Ball is on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rich Central Olympians. Tight formation once again. Fullback's about 2 yards off the line of scrimmage. He gets the ball this time, number 4. He's out in the free. He's over the 10. Down the 5, he's going to score. Touchdown for the Olympians.
That's where that 4th and 10 is so very vital, John. 4th and 10, you got to stop them. And here we go. We kind of had a lax in the defense, and they went into the end zone there 20 yards untouched.
So number 4, Epps, their fullback, Takes it in from 20 yards out. As you said, pretty much untouched that time. Looks like they'll line up to kick the PAT. That's what they're going to do. They're going to line up to kick it. Straight on kicker. Snaps back. Kicks up.
Jeez, it was
It
good,
was
but
good.
it was about 3 feet off the ground.
Just barely got over the upright. So,
Well, we got a new ball game here, John, 7-7. We had a 4th and 10 situation here. We could have stopped him. Had a chance to make a nice tackle, and it
had him pinned right along the sideline, too. I thought maybe we had a chance just to knock him out of the
somebody to help out. There wasn't anybody even close to help out. So they picked up the first down. The next play from about the 20-yard line, they went into the end zone untouched. So Geneseo's defense going to have to rise here. We've seen their offense score 7 so far tonight. The Rich Central's countered, and we got a tie ball game, 11:29 to go here in the second period.
So Heller drops back along with Kempfer to return this kick. Touchdown of Rich Central was a 12-play, 65-yard drive, 5 minutes and 29 seconds of this first and second quarter. Capped off by a 20-yard touchdown run by Epps to make the score, and the PAT was good to make the score 7-7. So here we go, the kick from the south to the north, where Kempfer and Heller await the kick. End over end kick, it's gonna be fielded by Van Dyke. Again, he makes the fair catch call on the ball at the 21-yard line. Second time we've seen it tonight, Clint, where the return men have.
I think they're calling it like if they were in the outfield calling a catch. Just make the catch and go.
So the ball's dead right there with a fair catch call by Van Dyke, and certainly looks like they've been told to do that. Predetermined if they get the pop up to just take the ball at the 21-yard line. And here we go. Braun brings them up the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 for the Maple Leafs. Going from the north to the south. White jerseys, yellow pants. Motion in the backfield. Going to give the ball to Rowald up the middle. Going to pick up close to 7 yards that time.
Good effort off that right side for Rowald, and he picked up good yardage there.
Nordstrom runs the play in to Boyster. Out of the game comes Mapes, number 88, 6'2", 220-pound senior. Break the huddle and they come up. Ball is on the 27-yard line. 2nd and 5. Crossbuck action in the backfield this time. Heller on the carry.
Heller gonna get the first down here.
Nice hold that time off the left side on the crossbuck action in the backfield.
Very nice and well executed by Boyster. Get Geneseo a first down. Oh, we had leaf smoke coming across the field a little while ago from somebody burning leaves. Now we got a grill smoke coming on the other end here as the wind has settled in and just kind of drifting from the south. They said the south breeze would pick up later tonight, and we're getting a little bit of south movement here.
1st and 10, ball on the right hash mark or right side. At the 32-yard line. Kempfer goes in motion. He's going to get the ball, looking for a corner. No, they gave the ball to the fullback right up the middle. I missed that one, Clint.
Rowald got it real quick after Kempfer ran past Boyster. No gainer.
So it'll bring up a 2nd and 10 with 10:10 left in this second quarter. 7-7's a score. Mapes checks into the game. Out comes Nordstrom. Now they come a line of scrimmage. Right in the middle of the field. Braun goes over the ball. 2nd and 10, 2 backs in the backfield. Now they go double wing formation. Rowald sets himself by himself. Now they come in motion. They go sweep play, looking for a block out front. Kicks a block out, and nice block or tackle by the linebacker.
Nice hit.
He brings Heller down after a gain of maybe 1, if that.
Heller took a big hit there as he tried to come around this end.
Nothing going that time. We're up a 3rd. We'll say 3rd and 10.
Olympians turn things up for the Leaf offense here. 1 first down in this possession, then we got 3rd and 10. 9:20 to go here in this second period. We got a tie ball game, 7-7.
Nordstrom goes out wide to the right side. Kempfer on the wing on the left side. Now Stoll will set himself tight to the left side. Motion by Kempfer, fake handoff, sprint out action. Nice block, nice protection up front. Downfield it goes, incompleted down to Nordstrom for the first down. Out at the 44-yard line by Nordstrom. Nice catch by Nordstrom to make sure he caught the ball right in the middle of the field. It's a first down by the Leafs.
Nice pass thrown by Boyster across the center. Real low, though, but Nordstrom did what he had to do in order to make the catch.
Brendan Nordstrom, the junior, 5'10", 170 pounds. Nice catch across the middle from his junior comrade out there, Boyster. 1st and 10, moves the ball out to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, 7-7 to score, 8:45 left in the first half. Stoll once again sets himself tight to left side. Nordstrom out wide. Option play, give the ball out here to Heller. He's got a corner, he's still go downfield, first down, trips and falls over the 45-yard line down to the 40 where he's brought down.
Excellent executed play by Boyster on the backfield as he took kind of an option play to Heller.
And Heller turned the ball up the field quickly.
He very much did. He had nice blocking out in front of him. He had one guy to beat, trying to follow a block.
Mapes downfield making a block, or Stoll, I couldn't pick up who it was. So they move the sticks down the 40-yard line of Rich Central with 8:25 left in the second period. 7-7, break the huddle. Mapes goes out wide left. Nordstrom out wide right. Now they go double wing. Heller along with Kempfer. Roll at fullback. Now Kempfer going to get the ball.
Oh, he's got an open.
Oh, he slips also.
Kempfer, go around the corner, man. He had a wide open around that corner, and he tried to cut it upfield.
We've seen several slips out there already this evening.
Well, you know, it's snot out there underneath that turf, John. We'll just look at the turf behind us here. Ground very soft. Had a lot of rain this week. Even though we got grass on here, it's still soft underneath that grass. I thought Kempfer could have maybe got around in the end, though. Boy,
he had a corner out there, Rowald leading the way. He sees it better than we do, though. Second, and we'll call it 10. Nordstrom out wide right. Heller comes in motion, going to give the ball to Rowald right up the middle, 35. Giving him about 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Leafs.
Leafs going to have to make something happen here. 3rd down, a good 5. 7:25 to go in this second quarter. We're tied with a score of 7-7. Almost said we're scoreless, but nope, each team has scored 7.
7-7 here at this first round playoff game. IHSA Class 5A this year. Nordstrom comes out near side, wide left. Heller goes wide right. Option play. Boyster's going to keep the ball, gets over the stripe, gets it inside the 35-yard and down about the 33-yard line, 34-yard line, because it's going to bring up a 4th and about 4.
Not sure what Boyster was supposed to do with that.
4th and 4, 6:44 left. Offense has been moving the ball down the field pretty well here, but it brings up a 4th and 4. Ball's on the left hash mark. 34-yard line of Rich Central. Nordstrom goes out wide right. Stoll's on the same side, tight. Kempfer goes in motion, option play, looking to pitch the ball out to Kempfer, trying to find a corner over the 30, cuts back, gets grass on his feet, over the 25, down the 21-yard line. Option play ran perfect that time, picks up.
Kempfer did a nice job of cutting up the field. He had a good angle to make the cut versus being so sharp, and he picked up a good,
almost a solid 10 yards that time.
1st and 10 from about the 21-yard line.
Excuse me, about 15 yards on the carry. 15 yards on that carry. So moves the ball down the 21-yard line. I don't think we should watch the scoreboard. What they have on the scoreboard has been wrong all night as far as the down and distance and where the ball's at. So
don't look at it then, Johnny. Don't look at it, baby. Look at the field.
22-yard line where the ball's marked at, right in the middle of the field. 1st and 10, Geneseo. Give the ball to Rowald. He's looking for a seam. He's still on his feet. Rowald's in the backfield. He picks up nice yardage up close to the first down.
He got a face mask, too, on his way through that pile, and nobody said anything to him.
Over the 15, inside the 15-yard line they go. Be 2nd and 2.
Ryan Braun trying to bring the crowd to their feet. Turn around and take it to center, man. These guys will cheer for you. Don't worry about it.
Nordstrom sets himself wide left. 2nd and 2. Rowald in the backfield by himself. Double wing formation. Now they go in motion. Going to give the ball to 2nd man. Cross buck. Goes Kempfer with the ball. 43. He's inside the 10. Still fighting for yards. Mark it up close to 10 is where they're going to mark it. 1st down, Geneseo at the 10-yard line.
The thing I'm seeing tonight, John, that's very evident about our offense is the execution has slowly gotten much better, and it wasn't bad, but I mean, Boyster really doing a nice job is what I'm trying to say, and he's executing the offense quite well, and the fakes are becoming a factor for where the ball goes for the defense. So
he's really showing some confidence out there, and he's picked up his speed. As far as that first game, we saw him miss a few handoffs just because of the speed or the quickness in the backfield. He stepped up his game to meet the other players now, and he's jiving with them out there and meshing real well. First and goal from the 10-yard line. Second man this time. On his feet goes Heller. He's spinning inside the 5. He's going to fight for yardage down to the 4-yard line, and that's how you run the ball.
Very much so. Heller with good extra effort there to pick up even a few yards after he got hit. Moves the ball down to about the 4-yard line for the Leafs with 4:50 to go here in this second period. We got 7-7. I think I'm gonna have to go down there to the end zone at halftime here, John, to put that fire out. We can certainly take care of that. Tip the grill over and she'll go out.
They better take the hot dogs off there. They're burning. Second and goal from the 4. Stole out wide left this time.
Ball handoff to Rowald. He gets down to about the 1.
Ball was fumbled in there. They're going to call him down, though, I believe. Moves it down to the 1. I didn't catch a fumble, but certainly everybody was digging after it.
Rowald got mugged as he tried to go to the end zone there.
So he moves the ball down the 1-yard line. Third and goal from the 1. Maybe the 2-yard line. So let's call it the 1.5 yard line. I think you go back with Rowald here this time. As strong as he's been running this series of downs, keep the ball wrapped in the middle. Rowald with a touchdown from 1.5 yards out. Rowald, touchdown, Geneseo.
The offensive line did a wonderful job there, John, of really surging. I mean, there wasn't anybody for Rich Central around as Rowald took the handoff out of the backfield, and that's going to give the Leafs 6 more.
13-7, 3:48 left on the clock here in this first half, and Wickwire comes in to try the PAT.
So Geneseo offensively doing his job so far. That was a good 20-yard drive, or 80-yard drive.
Clemmer on the snap. Van Dyke on the hold. Wickwire looking for the PAT. Snap was good. Kicks up, and good by Wickwire to make the score 14-7. Geneseo with 3:48 left here in the first half from Olympia Fields, Rich Central.
Live audio listeners only. Call 944-2285. First caller gets a free pizza. First caller live audio listeners only to 944-2285 gets a free pizza from Sammy's. Give them a call now. So Geneseo 14, Rich Central 7. As defensively, the Leafs going to have to come up with a stop here, as we will be kicking off to Rich Central to start the second half. And if you let them get a score here, they could get on top of us, as so far each team with the ball has scored. So we had
Josh Rowald with that touchdown that time. Josh finished out the regular season this year with 941 yards on the rushing side of the ball. So big night tonight will put him over 1,000 yards on the evening. That's a 15-play, 79-yard touchdown drive by Geneseo. 7 minutes, 43 seconds. Makes the score 14-7. Capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run by Rowald. Kick was good by Wickwire. 14-7.
Kyle Wick with the kick, and he just wobbles one in here. Oh, it's been touched. Get on it. Geneseo football.
Geneseo's going to recover it. That worked well. Exactly what you want to happen there, Clint.
Geneseo football with 3:45 to go here in this second quarter. The onside kick, or not really onside kick, just the wobble kick by Kyle Wick. It was a low floater that bounced right off the shins of the Rich Central player, and he couldn't get back to it.
He sprawled out across the ground trying to get that thing, but Geneseo just dove on it. I don't know if Mapes is the one that got to it or who recovered it, but we knew exactly what was supposed to happen there and dove on it, recovered the ball on the 36-yard line of Rich Central. As you said, 3:43 left in this first half. Geneseo's up by a touchdown, 14-7. Nordstrom sets himself out wide to the left side. Motion comes Heller. Going to give the ball to Rowald, 35, looking for some more yardage. Picks up a nice gain that time.
And he picked up good 4 yards off that left side. Rowald did follow in behind his offensive line. And Rich Central showing some nice sportsmanship out there tonight. John lifting Rowald up after that run. Second down and 6 for the Leafs. 3:20 to go here in the second period. Geneseo's on top, 14
Rich Central
to 7.
Rich Central bringing in some new beef up front for him. Brings that couple of big guys up front. They're going to go to a 4-down lineman this time. Second man this time goes Heller with the carry up close to the first down.
Heller doing some nice running there as he just shooting through some quick holes, picking up a first down there. Well, they might be measuring this one.
Yeah, that's going to be measured. It was close. So right in front of the Geneseo bench here, down at the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. They are going to measure it with 2:51 left in this first half. Certainly, we've seen everybody carry the ball tonight. Rollwald, Kempfer, Heller all have carried the ball. We've seen Boyster throw the ball and catch by Nordstrom.
Seen some good offensive execution so far in this first half, John.
Half a yard short.
If we can keep them off the field offensively, we stand a real good chance of winning this ball game. So the thing you want to do is chew up a lot of yards.
Absolutely
and
right.
Get a lot of that clock.
Keep them off the field. Give you a few stats in the season for Geneseo to finish out the regular season. Rollwald, as I said, 941 yards on the season. Kyle Sullivan ended the regular season with 652, and he's out for the rest of the year with his ankle.
Short about a half yard there, John, on that first down measurement.
Brad Heller, 488 on the season rushing, and Kempfer with 334 on the season as far as rushing the ball for the Maple Leafs. Here we go, back to action. 2:51 left, 14-7 Geneseo. Ball's on the left hash, third and less than a yard. Boyster looks him over. Rollwald in the backfield. He's going to get the ball. No, they fake enough. Downfield it goes. Incomplete downfield as he had him open just for a split second. Had him just for a split second. Downfield open, but the Rich Central defender closed quickly on it.
Boyster's got to throw the football much, much quicker. He's got him wide open initially, and as soon as he sees it, he's got to stop and throw. And it gives the defender too much time to recover, and that's exactly what he did. Almost had a pick. If he would have put both hands up, he could have had a pick.
So 2:40 left and a half. 4th and inches for Geneseo. Give the ball to Rollwald. He's going to get the first down plus on him. Inside the 20, he goes off the left side. It's designed to go inside, but he bounced it outside, and he gets it down to the 18-yard line of Rich Central. So Rollwald, nice job that time. As he saw the middle of the field was clogged up, so he bounces it outside with 2:39 left in this first half. It's going to be a timeout called by Rich Central. Might have them on their heels a little bit here, Clint.
That's what you want to do, John. You want to go to locker room 21-7 at halftime and trying to get things fired up here for the Leafs. I just have to run through the program tonight, John, and mention kind of our newcomers here to the varsity team. Sophomore Justin Gray has joined us, along with Nick Raschke, who's a sophomore. All the names following our sophomores: Matt Paulson, Drew Heilman, Shane Verstrady, Travis Vandersnick, James Poseen, and Jake Glazer, along with Nick Vorak, and number 23, Kurt Russell, also there, along with Dylan Kenny. So it was nice to see some sophomores brought up, get some experience here at this level, whether it's just practice experience or what have you.
Exactly.
But sophomores had a very nice season this year, 9-0.
9-0 for the sophomores, and the freshmen were 9-0 this year also. Under Coach Kanke and Coach Bob Thomas.
So that's exciting.
We've got some good action on the field here tonight as Geneseo's threatening with 2:36 left in this first half. Scores 14-7 Geneseo. We're 1st and 10, ball's on the 19-yard line. Up we come, break the huddle. Braun brings them line of scrimmage, tight formation, tight left, tight right. Boyster quarterback, Kempfer goes in motion, cross-buck action. Block up front by Kempfer. Heller with the carry. He'll roll forward, he'll get it to 16, give him 3 yards on the carry.
A little bit of something mixed up there on that play, John. Not sure what it was, but
17-yard line. It's almost as if Kempfer, as he went in motion, didn't get back up the hole quick enough to get the block developed in time for Heller to get there. Nevertheless, picks up 2 yards, 2nd and 8, 2:08 left in the first half. Overload right side, give the ball to Rollwald. Up in the air, he jumps in down to the 12-yard line goes Rollwald.
Good pickup for Rollwald as he just jumped over the pile and moved the ball down to about the, where did he land, John, the 12?
11-yard line, a 12-yard line they're going to mark it. 3rd and 3 for the Leafs. Ball's on the 13-yard line, 12-yard line of Rich Central here. 1:41 left. Overload once again to the left side. Going to work that side. Second man's going to get the ball down to the 10-yard. They're going to bring up a 4th and a yard for the Maple Leafs.
Didn't get it.
Kind of stumbled right there at the point of attack. Just knows the football's going to be on the 10-yard line, and they need to go right to the 9-yard line for the first down. So Geneseo is going to go for it with 1:21 left here in the first half. Ball's going to be on the left hash mark. They break the huddle. 4th and 2. 4th and a yard and a half. Give the ball to Rollwald. He's going to get the first down plus some. And going to be a first down for Geneseo.
That'll stop the clock so the chain gang can move. The chains bring a 1st and goal for the Leafs at about the 8-yard line.
Inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. First and goal from the 8.
Coach Derrick's going to call timeout here.
And I don't think we have any problem here.
No.
We'd like to score this touchdown with about 1 second left in the clock, I think.
Very much so.
Rowald reaches a 1,000-yard mark on the season on that carry. 1,003 yards on the season for Rowald. Certainly he'll give all that up for about 4 more victories, 5 more victories on the season.
No, most definitely so, John. But we got a long ways to go. Yeah, we got to win this ball game first before we can start talking about next week.
A lot of ball game here tonight.
As the winner of this ball game will play Riverside Brookfield, as they were victorious last night, fairly large margin. So that'll be our possible next game if we pull off a W here tonight and advance to the second round of the playoffs. And I don't know if John had mentioned it or not, or maybe you didn't count it right when I told you to recount it, but I do believe you said this is our 74th
playoff game.
Playoff game tonight here from Wrench Central in Olympia Fields, Illinois.
Dating back to 1974, the first year that the playoff system was used here in the state of Illinois. This is the 74th time Geneseo's put a team on the field in a playoff game. Coming away with 4 of the state championships in that time frame. And Coach Derrick's, I imagine right there, Clint, expressed to him, we have 1:02 left in this first half. We want to finish out this drive and get a touchdown right before halftime. We don't want to give them a chance to get the ball back. So here we come, first and goal from the 8-yard line, 1 minute, 2 seconds left on the clock. 14-7, Geneseo. Gonna go sweep play. Heller's looking for a corner, bounces off the tackle. Oh, nice push by the defender to give us about 3 yards on the carry. As
not sure that play, that pitch kind of came to our left side, John, the short side of the field, and Heller didn't have a lot of room before he got hit by somebody by Rich Central.
Picks up maybe a yard on the play. Second and goal from the 9, or from the 8. Give the ball to Rowald this time, looking for his team inside the 5. Pushes, nice surge that time off the left side. This time Geneseo will call a timeout with 36 seconds left. The ball's down to the 4, maybe the 3-yard line, and bring up a 3rd and goal from there.
Everything going off the left side for Leafs. They're doing nothing but running off that left side. I don't know if they found a weakness there, if they're just setting up something else. But they're running hard off that left side right now, John.
All right, they've worked that left side exclusively coming down this series of plays.
They'll make it 3rd down, goal to go from the 4-yard line.
I don't know if I've got a mark on the ball correct yet tonight. Every one of them off by about a yard.
Ball sets on the 4-yard line, 3rd and goal.
Left hash mark. 36 seconds left in this first half. Geneseo 14, Rich Central 7.
Looks like it might actually be getting a little bit money down there, right there where they're playing, John, right there at the goal line.
It might be a low spot right there in the field. As we were over the other side of the field looking around, we can see it was really wavy right down there as the yard lines appeared to be crooked, but it was just because of the way the wavy of the field. So it may have been a wet spot there that's been chewed up now. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Up they come. Braun, Henry, Poseen. Overload left side. Give the ball to Rowald once again. He's going to go forward. He's going to mark the ball down close to the 1 as he got some good forward progress. Brings up a 4th down.
4th down. We've got to get it in the end zone here. What do you do? We kept running the same play. Don't know why we didn't try something maybe a smidge different there, John, but trying to overload that left side.
They're going to look to kick the ball, look for a field goal from Wickwire. So the field goal unit comes on the field with 35 seconds left in this first half. 14-7 to score.
Could have had 7 there, I think fairly easy, John.
So our field goal team comes on. Timeout's called by Geneseo.
Timeout, Maple Leafs.
So the ball is spotted at the 3-yard line.
We're not even going to go out and talk about it. We're just, for some reason, called timeout here.
The tee will be set down at the 10-yard line to make it a 20-yard field goal attempt for Wickwire. Wickwire in his career is 12 of 14 on field goal attempts. In 1999, he was 2 of 2. In 2000, he was 6 of 8 attempts. And this year so far, he is 4 of 4 of attempts. So he'll try his 5th attempt of the year here. He'll be on the left hash mark. He's a left-footed kicker, sidewinder. Wickwire will make a 20-yard field goal attempt. Van Dyke on the hold. Clemmer on the snap. Snaps high. Kicks up. Nothing but net. That's good by Wickwire to make the score 17-7 with 25 seconds left on the clock here in his first round playoff game from Rich Central.
3 better than nothing there, Johnny, and we'll take it 17-7 score, 25 seconns left.
Once again, it kept their offense off the field, Clint.
Yes, it did. And that's the most important is they're going to get the ball, start the second half.
Remaining in the half, the score is Darnall 17, Rich Central 7.
So a nice drive that time, Clint, by the Maple Leafs. They moved the ball down the field, just stalled out inside that 5-yard line or inside the 10-yard line. Things kind of clogged up for us a couple times. But to come away with 3 points is a big 3 points in a playoff game. We know that. Yeah. We've seen that in the past. That was a 12-play, 61-yard drive by Geneseo. 3 minutes and 18 seconds used of the clock. 20-yard field goal by Wickwire to make the score 17-7 for our Maple Leafs. Right before halftime here, 25 seconds left. Wickwire has it teed up again, kick it from the north to the south. White jerseys, yellow pants, black shoes for the Geneseo Maple Leafs. This time, once again, scrib one down and fielded that time. Barely caught.
That was very, very brave by what they did there with a kind of a dive and catch for Rich Central.
That easily could have bounced off his hand and
Hey, let them try those plays, John. We'll take that chance all night.
Rich Central will come back on the field with 24 seconds left. Geneseo's defense will have to stand firm here. Rokas along with Biondi at the tackles. Cozine at nose. At the defensive end, Stoll along with Mapes. Wide out goes wide to the right side, wide to the right side, and wide to the left side. Here we go. Tight formation in the backfield. Crossback action in the backfield. Number 1 with a carry. And caught from behind by Mapes.
Marshall, the ball carrier, stopped on the play by number 89, Jake Stoll.
That clock stopped extremely quick.
17 seconds left.
It wasn't even a matter of them calling the timeout. It stopped as soon as he hit the ground, John.
So they move the ball into Geneseo territory down the 49-yard line. They split the offense or split the defense with wideouts each way, and then they give the ball to that fullback, number 1. I believe lines up with a halfback, Marshall. Kind of a crossbuck action in the backfield and let him run.
Keep them off the field, John. That's the best way to contain this offense, I think, is they are kind of explosive. One drive they've had tonight, they did score.
Wide left and wide right, they're going to break the huddle. Coach Paulson still on the field. All right, wide left, wide right. Thurman on the corner on this near side, Heller on the far side. 17 seconds left in this first half. Geneseo's up by the score 17-7. 3 backs in the backfield. Straight drop back to pass. Ball's in the air. And incomplete. Nice coverage that time. Thurman is all over the receiver as far as covering him well, and that ball was just kind of put up for grabs. But once again, both the receiver and Thurman slipped on the turf.
I think Thurman had a chance, or not Thurman, Stahl had a chance to hit the quarterback too just after he unloaded it.
He had pretty good protection that time, but the corners of the defensive ends were closing quickly on him. Brings up 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 49-yard line of Geneseo. 12 seconds left in this first half. No breeze to talk of, or no wind factor at this point. Tight formation once again. No wideouts. Offside by Rich Central. Oh! Big number 74, one of the linemen for Rich Central, jumps off sides. Shepard, 6'3", 265 up front.
Illegal motion, Olympians, that'll cost them 5 yards.
They're walking backwards like they're taking a 15-yard penalty on that, Clint. They're setting their huddle about 15 yards off the ball.
Yeah, they don't want Geneseo to hear the play they're calling, John.
So 2nd and 15. 17-7, Geneseo on top here. 12 seconds left. This time they go wide left, wide right. Thurman on the coverage on the near side. Heller on the far side in front of Rich Central's bench. I'm going to watch for a screen play or something like that right down the middle. Biondi on the coverage. And incomplete. Biondi on the defense, just about knocked the ball down as he attacked the quarterback. Kempfer was all over it.
Kempfer with a great defensive play there on the coverage.
Biondi got his big paws up in front of the quarterback's face. He may have got a little piece of the ball as he threw it.
3rd down and a long 15 for Rich Central with 6 seconds left here in this second period.
Defensive backs have certainly been in position to make the plays tonight to this point. 3rd and 15. Ball's on the 46-yard line of Rich Central. Wide left, wide right they go. And it goes sweep play. Over near sideline here, right in front of the Geneseo bench. And the clock runs out. So at the end of first half here at Rich Central, it's Geneseo 17, Rich Central 7. We'll be back to bring you all the second half action right after this.
This Geneseo Channel 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, and Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards, Alexander Lumber and Home Center, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Becker & Becker Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Central Bank, Geneseo, Co-op Decorating Center, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Insurance and Financial Services, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Tom and Doug Curran of Edward Jones, Geneseo Banking Center, Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility, Geneseo Telephone Company, Goodrich Equipment, your local John Deere dealer, Hammond Henry Hospital, Hazelwood Homes, IDC Tech Center, The Roma Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Mediacom, Northside Rexall Drugs, ProTech Auto Body, Turpins of Geneseo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Chevy, Olds. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this Geneseo Channel 50 telecast.
Welcome back to Geneseo Channel 50 and Maple Leaf Football. I am John Rowley along with Clint Rice. Bringing you all the action here from Olympia Fields this evening as our Maple Leafs are taking on the Rich Central Olympians. Score is at halftime, Geneseo 17, Rich Central 7. We'll bring you a few stats here from the first half.
Quickly, John, as Geneseo getting set to kick off.
A few of the stats here in the first half. Josh Rowell, the fullback, 19 carries, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. Heller, 11 carries for 54 yards. Justin Kemp for 6 carries for 27 yards. Boyster, 1 carry for 2 yards. Passing department, Boyster's 2 attempts, 1 completion for 12 yards, with a big completion at Nordstrom. Time of possession, let's look at that, 18 minutes for Geneseo, 6 minutes for Rich Central. Rich Central, 101 yards total offense, Geneseo, 162. And that was our stats in the first half. Here we go, start the second half. Wickwire with a kick, downfield it goes. And again, a squib kick, and recovered by Rich Central at their 35-yard line.
Tonight's halftime contest winners, live audio listeners only. I think I took the 7th and the 11th caller. They were Scott May and Dusty Rutherford. They're winners of Geneseo Channel 50 t-shirts. Thanks for playing, guys. And
congratulations, Scott, on the
was I dead on that
t-shirt?
Okay. Geneseo's defense on the field here. Got to put a stop.
First and 10. Geneseo go 2 down linemen. Post scene stands up at the linebacker position. Give the ball. It's number 4, the second man. Number 4 still in the carry. Brought down from the backside by Poseen. After a pickup of almost 8 yards in the carry. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Most interesting offense I've seen in a long time, John, this rich Central offense. And boy, saying their name just seems to be a tongue twister for me. Nevertheless, they go toe-to-toe on that offensive line and just pick the ball up from the center and just kind of hand it off and try to toe in behind each other.
Fullback is within 3 yards of this ball from the line of scrimmage, and that's where he gets the ball this time. Again, comes up short of the first down, right at the 45-yard line. Going to be a short of the first down, 3rd and a yard for the Olympians.
Biggest thing is you got to get a stop on them, John, and when they get 8 yards off their first down, it's hard to do.
So we'll make it 3rd and a long 1. Geneseo's defense up front. Post scene will start out in the nose guard position, number 74. He's flanked by Biondi, number 76, and Henry, number 78. 3rd and 1. Linebacker crossbuck action in the backfield, number 32 with the carry outside, picks up the first down, still on his feet, and knocked out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, 35-yard line on the far sideline. Nice run by number 32.
Kempfer tried to make a hit over there and tried to get low on him, and he just got bounced off of. Yeah, was unable to get the legs and wrap him up.
Steps out of bounds to the 39-yard line. Just underway here in the second half. Geneseo's up by 10, 17-7. Rich Central on their opening possession of the second half. 10:44 left. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 38-yard line of Geneseo. Posine steps up. Sweep play near sideline coming this way. Kempfer gets knocked out of the way. And tackle made by Thurman after a 5-6-yard pickup.
Thurman, the only one out there to make a tackle, unfortunately, and he's just grabbing up and hoping he can bring him down as Thurman kind of being the workhorse. As Kempfer got blown away on a nice block there by the Rich Central offensive line.
Let's give him 8 yards on that carry. Moves the ball to the 31-yard line of Geneseo's defense. Left hash mark. Rich Central came out here in the second half with a little spark here in their offense. Down by 10. Tight formation. Give the ball to 4. Still off the left side, still on his feet. Number 4 still going inside the 15 down to 10. He's down almost to the 10-yard line. Nice run that time by Epps.
Too much yards being given up here as Geneseo's defense going to have to rise up here. Last week's loss to Rochelle came on a late drive by Rochelle. The defense was unable to contain. In order for Geneseo to have a long march into this playoffs, they're gonna have to stop some teams. As offensively they're doing their job, defensively they're having trouble.
1st and 10 from the 12-yard line of Geneseo. Once again, Epps with the ball. He's brought down after no gain that time, cleaned up by Mapes, number 99, and initial hit was by Biondi, number 76. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 12.
Biondi makes a tackle and no gainer, maybe a half yard there for Rich Central. 9:25 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Geneseo's on top, 17-7. Got an awful lot of ball game left here tonight as smoke continues to drift across the field. You'd think they'd put a stop to that.
2nd and 10, tight formation once again, stand-up wingbacks. Cross bucks action in the backfield. Runs right by one defender of Geneseo. Brought down there by looks like Heller along with Russell at the 5-yard line. Pick up a 6 on the play. Little counter action in the backfield that time by the Olympians. Mapes.
See what we can do. 3rd and about 4 for Rich Central.
Got to put up a stop here. Posine up front. Posine along with Biondi and Henry up front. Rollwall and Putnam at the linebacker position. Wide out to the left side. Long count by the quarterback. Give the ball to fullback number 4. He's going to be short of the first down, or short of the goal line. Going to bring it 4th down. I don't think they got the first down, did they, Clint? Because they can't get a first down before scoring. But they're going to be up 4th down. They're going to stop and
measure it.
Looks like it might be. They're going to measure it and they put the chain down to 5.
Sure looks way short. You can't believe that it can be over
almost a yard difference.
Yard different, and they're pulling the chains on it. The eyeball should be a smidge better than that.
The ball's going to set. The nose of the ball is going to set right at the 2-yard line. It's going to be 4th and about a solid, let's say 2 feet for the first down.
The way Rich Central lines up so close to the ball, John, shouldn't be too many motion penalties for them, as they all should be able to see that football. They're all within 5 yards of it.
Got to stay low here, stay low defense. 4th and less than a yard at the 2-yard line of Geneseo. Up we come. Dig in, stay low. Wing back with the ball, going to be up close to the goal line. Going to be short of the goal line, but probably got the first
down. Yeah.
Short of the goal line, but he got the first down, I do believe.
First and goal from about a half-yard out.
So this time they're not going to measure the, gives them a first down and goal from about the 1-yard line for the Olympians. 7:53 left in this third quarter. Geneseo's up by 10, but the score is 17-7. The Olympians are threatening on the 1-yard line. First and goal from the 1. Stay low once again. Sweep play this time. Running back got the ball. Touchdown for the Olympians. Marshall on the carry for the touchdown from 1 yard out.
Defensively, the Leafs going to have to step it up here. Rich Central's had the ball twice, and they've scored both times. There's a couple of mistakes here by Rich Central's giving Geneseo the football and giving them their scores. But if Geneseo defensively cannot pull up their socks and make some tackles here, John, it could be the team who has the ball last that wins this ball game.
So they will come on and try the PAT. The first PAT attempted just barely made the crossbar. This time they'll come on and try to kick it once again. Snaps a little low this time. Kicks up. Betwins goes straight through the middle.
Jeez.
No question that time. So makes the score 17-13 here early in the second half. 7:35 left in the third quarter. Geneseo's up by 3. Courtesy of a Wickwire field goal.
Bionde walking off the field. Man, we got to get some fire underneath him, John, and get him going in there. He's our big guy, and he's got to step in and fill some big holes and really hit somebody.
Low flying plane right above us here. Hope that's what it is.
I wouldn't worry about it, John. We got a football game in front of us. Let's play with it.
So Geneseo gets out to return the kickoff. Kempfer and Heller back deep, stand about their 10-yard line. Across the way, the home sidelines or stands are filled with a few Rich Central fans and a bunch of Riverside Brookfield and Joliet Catholic fans, I believe, on the far side. And here we go. 7:35 left. Kick the ball off. Little squibber downfield. It's going to be picked up there by Van Dyke. Number 17 looking for a seam. Returns it back to the 34-yard line, does Van Dyke.
Rich Central's drive was 10 plays, 63 yards, using up 4:25 of the clock as a 1-yard TD run by Marshall. PAT good. Gives a score of 17-14. Leafs on top.
So we get the ball the first time here in the second half. Nordstrom goes wide to the left side. Wingbacks on the near side's Heller. He goes in motion. Give the ball to Rollwell, looking for a hole. Nothing going that time. Gets up close to the 30-yard line, 40-yard line, or excuse me, 35-yard line. Give him about 2 yards on the carry. Not a whole lot going that time for Josh Rollwell out of the fullback position. Call it second and a long 8.
Rollwell trying to get extra effort there to get some good yardage, as Geneseo's offense going to have to remain on the field and chew up some clock and put some points on the board in order to win this ballgame tonight, because Rich Central so far in their 2 possessions have scored.
Tight right, wide left. Now Mapes sets himself tight to the left side. Option play. Boyster with the carry, finds a seam. Boyster still on his feet, picks up a good yardage, but going to be short of the first down. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 for the Leafs.
No, Boyster doing his job, trying to carry out that option play and executed it quite well. He didn't have to throw it, had a good seam, got upfield, picked up about 7 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and a long 2 for the Leafs with 6:30 to go here in this third period. We got to score. Geneseo 17, Rich Central 14.
Boyster just now getting back to the huddle. 3rd and 3. Long 2. Braun brings him up, flanked by Henry and post scene. Wing back left side. Kempfer, he comes in motion, gives the ball option play, going to give the ball out to Kempfer. Nice block, can't find a seam that time. Kempfer on the option, just couldn't make a corner, nothing going for him that time. He's going to bring up 4th down for Geneseo. As he tried to slow down to make a reverse field, but nothing, not in the turf we have here tonight. He wasn't able to get enough grip to actually make a quick move, so They'll mark the ball at the 40-yard line. It'll bring a 4th down for Geneseo. 4th, they actually lost a couple yards in the play. Let's call it 4th and 4. And Stoll will come on in punt formation for the Leafs. Nice snap. Stoll with a nice kick up in the air.
Kicked it out of bounds, John.
Comes down about the 35-yard line.
15-yard kick.
Gonna bring it back to about the 37-yard line of Rich Central. So their offense comes on the field for the 2nd time here in the 2nd half. Geneseo's defense has to rise up here a little bit, Clinton. Show they can stop them at least once here.
Not to stop them at all, John.
So up we come, 1st and 10, balls on the 37-yard line of Rich Central. Tight formation. Our defense matches that by walking up tight. Gives the ball to the fullback. Russell's going to be on the tackle, still fighting for the ball, pushing back after a pickup of 3. Russell and Poseen on the tackle, along with, looks like...
Got to get our defensive guys to run a little bit more kamikaze, John. They're just not running as hard as they can run and really sticking somebody. Somebody's got to pull some aggression up out there and start banging some heads.
Need to get some leadership out there to get things fired up here.
As this defense has to hit somebody.
Defense is needing to show a spark here in the 2nd half. Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7. 4:53 left in this 3rd period. Geneseo's up by 3, 17-14. Rich Central with the ball. Cross-buck action in the backfield. Big hole that time. Still on his feet. Number 1, Marshall, brought down downfield by Kempfer.
Telegraphed from up here. I mean, you know they're going to run it. They've run that counter 4 or 5 times here in this 2nd half.
1st down into Geneseo's territory. You're right.
Defensively, if we don't stop this team, we're done tonight. And that's the bottom line, John. That's what we've got to see happen is Geneseo going to have to rise up here and truly make some hits on some people. Quit getting blown off the line and shake some blocks and make some good aggressive tackles.
1st down for Olympians in Geneseo's territory, 48-yard line. Give the ball, sweep play, right side. Geneseo on the tackle over there. And the ball is loose. And Geneseo recovered the ball. Nice tackle over there. Biondi on the tackle. Are they going to mark it?
They're going to rule him down.
No, they're going to mark it. Geneseo's ball.
Football. Fumble out of field.
Nice play over there. I don't know who was over there to make the tackle, to make the fumble occur.
This is our opportunity, man. You have to make a team that makes these mistakes pay, and we've got to go the distance of the field, John, and put some points on the board.
17-14 is the score. Geneseo's up by 3. 4:07 left.
That's the 3rd gift we've been given tonight.
Turnovers. 1st and 10, Geneseo on their own 47-yard line. Up they come. Braun brings them up. Henry and Poseen, along with Blank and Rokas at the tackles. Wideouts Nordstrom far side. Crossbuck action. Kempfer on the carry. Up close to the 50-yard line. Marked at the 49.
Kempfer hit hard as soon as he crossed the line of scrimmage. He got upfield about 3 yards. Took a good hit.
Give him 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7. 3:50 left in this 3rd quarter. Geneseo's up by the score, 17-14. Boyster goes to the huddle. He's running the sideline between every play to pick up a play from Coach Derricks. Wide receiver on the near sides. Nordstrom tight end on the same side to Mapes, number 99. Rowald with the carry. He's going to see him up close to 1st down. He does get the 1st down, does Rowald, didn't he, Clint? Yeah.
Yeah, he does, John. It was just a simple play with Rowald up off that right side. Just let him hammer in behind his offensive line.
Didn't like the mark on the ball that time, but they're going to have to measure this, Clint. I measured him. I thought he was up about 1 more yard further.
Well, you got to remember where you're at, Johnny. When you're on the road, you're not going to get all them good calls, my friend.
And I've been off by about a yard on every call night anyway.
That's a first down, my friend.
Very close. Length of
spot away
nose of the
like. She's going forward.
Nose of the football.
Come on, guys. Hammer it up here.
So Geneseo Rowald off the right side, moves the sticks. 1st down into the Rich Central territory. 43-yard line. It lies on the right hash mark. Stoll checks in for Nordstrom. They'll go double tight formation this time.
1st down. 3 minutes left to go here in this 3rd period.
Boyster sends him in motion. Kempfer, 2nd man's going to get it. Kempfer finds the seam. He's still on his feet. Kempfer, no, he's going to catch him. 30, over the 20, down the 50, looking for the corner. 5, 10, touchdown. Kempfer
Kemper with an awesome hole off the right side.
42
finding a way to get it done.
43 yards out. Kemper goes to pay dirt to put 6 boards on the boards for Geneseo, 23-14. And once we saw some speed, once he got through there, nobody's going to catch Kemper because he turned it on.
Kemper just got to get to that hole quick enough like he did there and turn on the gas, and he can turn it on, man. And he can be gone. And Kyle Wick in to kick an extra point here.
Wickwire in. Snaps nice. Kicks up. And perfect by Wickwire to make the score 24-14 with 2:55 left in this third period.
Tonight's live audio listeners only, call 944-2285 and win a free pizza from Sam's Pizza. Sam's Aroma Pizza, I'm sorry. First caller, live audio, 944-2285. You can win a pizza from Sammy the Roma and have her baby delivered off to the house, or you can go down and pick it up. I don't know what Sammy will tell you, but call him up. Geneseo got 3 scores tonight, 3 touchdowns, 1 field goal by Kyle Wick, and we're up 24-14.
And once again, we took advantage of the turnover that we created. We recovered that fumble, 3 plays, 53-yard drive, 1 minute, 12 seconds. Capped off by a 43-yard touchdown run by Kemper. PAT kick was good by Wickwire to make the score 24-14 here with 2:55 left in the third period. Geneseo's up by 10, 24-14.
A lot of ball game left here, John. 2:55 to go here in this third quarter.
Wickwire addresses the ball. Onside kick, and that time that ball's loose again and still loose. Geneseo is going to fight for it, still loose. Underneath the pile, maybe Rich Central came up with it, but that ball scooted about 7-8 yards down the field before somebody actually corralled it.
That's what you like. Just keep kicking them out there and make things happen on that slick, snotted field down there tonight, John. Defensively, Leafs going to have to come up here, make some noise. Get this defense. This defense has been real decent most of the year, but they've had their times where they just kind of have breakdowns in certain spots, and we need to step it up, play solid 4 quarters, and we can pound some people in the playoffs this year, John.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. I'm walking with you there that time. 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Tight formation. Going to go sweep play far side. 32.
Penetrate it, beyond it. Penetrate it. That a boy.
Look at the pile of humanity over there. Biondi gets fired up that time. That's what we need. We need to see some knocking some heads together.
To be just like, I mean, we need to feed this boy 300 glasses of Kool-Aid before he goes to the field. Just fire him up.
Gain of 2 on the play. I didn't think they got that much, but boy, there was just a mass of defenders and offensive players right there in the point of attack. Long time getting the play of the line of scrimmage this time for Rich Central. Here we go. 2nd and 8. 2:11 left in the third period. Geneseo's up by 10. Tight formation. Geneseo's going to jump off sides that time. Just like 1 step early. Looked like the far defensive end just took his first step over the line of scrimmage. Going to move the ball. Alex DePauw's going to check into the game now at defensive end. So they'll mark off 5 yards. No play. It was blown dead before it was actually ran. So it brings up a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 for the Olympians.
We get down to this ball game, I'm going to go into the hospital for smoke inhalation. I breathed in enough smoke tonight. My golly, this is not right. Put the fire out, folks.
2nd and 3. 1:49 left in this third period. Gonna go sweep play this near side.
Nice open
play that
field
time.
tackle.
Who made that play?
Kemper stepped up, made a nice open field tackle on the legs.
They may have lost a yard on that play. Kemper came up and fought off his blocker and made that tackle on Marshall, their star running back. So it brings up 3rd and 3 on the 46-yard line of Rich Central.
$1.15 to go here in this third period. 24-14, Leafs on top. Defensively, Leafs doing a decent job here late in this third quarter, trying to contain the Rich Central potent offense.
They go wide left, wide right this time. Thurman on the corner on the far side on the defense. Heller on the near side right in front of the Geneseo bench. 3rd and 3. And counter play once again, number 1 with the carry. Downfield he goes and tackles after the first down to the 36-yard line.
Just being burned on the counter. They've had all their yards on counter tonight, John.
A little misdirection in the backfield, throwing us every time. They spread the field a little bit, the wideouts, and then come back with that counter. First down, moves the ball down to the 36-yard line of Geneseo, into Geneseo territory. 1st and 10. Geneseo stays in the 5-2 defense. Post scene, right at the nose tackle where the center for Rich Central. Tight formation. Drive back the pass this time. Ball's in the air. Incompleted down around the 20-yard line and carries it down to the 16-yard line.
Coverage there was almost awful, John. There wasn't anybody over there, and the pass thrown from the quarterback to the receiver on that far side took 3.5 days to get there.
down the 17-yard line.
That pass, it seemed like, didn't it take forever for that pass to get over there?
The ball took a long time to get there.
Wow.
We had to watch it to the smoke as it comes over the field. Look at the flames down there at the end of the end zone.
I don't know what they're cooking. They must be cooking the team food after the game.
1st and 10, ball's on the 17-yard line. Give the ball to fullback. He stopped right there. Biondi tackles him just as he gets the handoff.
Biondi getting through that big line and stirring things up. That's what we got to have back there. Very nice.
Loses 2 yards in the play. Brings up 2nd and 12. Moves the ball out to the 19-yard line. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's your Geneseo Maple Leafs 24, the Rich Central Olympians 14. We'll be back after this to bring you all the 4th quarter action.
This Geneseo Channel 50 telecast is sponsored in part by Brian Garnett, Mike Hamer, and Eric Goff of A.G. Edwards, Alexander Lumber and Home Center, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Becker & Becker Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, Central Bank, Geneseo, Co-op Decorating Center, Eric Henderson and Greg Anderson of Country Insurance and Financial Services, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Tom and Doug Curran of Edward Jones, Geneseo Banking Center, Geneseo Municipal Electric Utility, Geneseo Telephone Company, Goodrich Equipment, your local John Deere dealer, Hammond Henry Hospital, Hazelwood Homes, IDC Tech Center, The Roma Pizza, Iron Kettle Restaurant, and Sam's Ultimate Car Wash and Laundromat. Mediacom, Northside Rexall Drugs, ProTech Auto Body, Turpins of Geneseo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Chevy, Olds. Please patronize these fine businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of this Geneseo Channel 50 telecast.
Does the inside of your house sometimes feel like it's not inside at all? Don't take a chance of heating system breakdown. Let Becker & Becker help save you money on utility bills with the installation of a Carrier Weather Maker Infinity gas furnace, the most energy efficient gas furnace in the world. For quiet comfort, reliability, and energy savings, you can't beat Carrier and you can't beat Becker & Becker.
This man thinks he bought the best tractor around. He also got a hat. But if he had all the facts, he'd know. The Simplicity tractor has a durable all-steel hood, no plastic, a free-floating mower deck, an automatic controlled traction and diff lock to handle hills and slick spots. So if you want the best tractor, get a Simplicity. If you want a name, keep the hat. Simplicity. Think about it.
For 15 years, IDC's been providing top-quality network engineering, custom-built computers and service. And now we have something new, the IDC Tech Center. As the area's only full-service retail computer center, we offer a wide range of custom-built computers, hardware, software, accessories, classes, repair, and much more. Send an email or surf the web. Stop in and use one of our public access systems. From our store to your door, your satisfaction is our #1 priority. Stop in today.
Welcome back to Geneseo Channel 50. I am John Rowley along with Clint Rice, bringing you all the action from Olympia Fields here as Rich Central is the host of this first-round playoff game against our Maple Leafs. And the score right now, 24-14. Geneseo's up by 10. We're getting ready to start the fourth period. Ball is on this 19-yard line of Geneseo. 2nd and 12 for Rich Central. Long count by the cornerback. Get the ball to fullback up the middle. He's not going to. Posteen just gobbled him up, and maybe they lost another yard that time.
Posteen and Stahl on the tackle, and I'm not sure where Stahl came from that defensive end spot, but he made a tackle at center field.
Where he came from quick because he got there right away as the handoff was being made. Loss of a yard in the play. Let's call it 3rd and 13 for Rich Central. They're moving backwards, a yard at a time. This is where we've got to stand firm. Rich Central needs to get down to the 6-yard line for a first down. Tight formation once again. Certainly we'll have to look for that counter action here, Clint. We've seen it every time. When they get in a situation they need. Long count.
Shovel pass. Open in the center of the field. Oh,
Putnam
yeah, nice. Putnam doing a nice job on it.
Buried in that time, and after a pickup, to give him 5 yards on the whole mess, the whole play,
ran for
unflurried there.
Yeah, ran for about a half minute.
Moves the ball down to the 15-yard line, so it's going to be 4th and a solid 7 yards. Little shovel pass. First time we've seen that tonight. Ball is on the 16-yard line, just outside the 15-yard line. They need to get down to this just outside the 6-yard line. And I think the referee's going to call timeout, or Rich Central's going to call timeout.
As they're going to want to talk about it, John, is we've got a score of 24-14, 10:42 to go in this fourth period. We will apologize to you kind of now for the taped telecast that you'll see. We are a little shaky tonight. We've got, we're up on a big lift, got things spread out a bit, and we've got Geneseo coaches up here with us as well, and welcome to have them up here. They're excited, and you know, everybody's kind of moving around a little bit, so the film might be a little shaky at certain points, typically when something big has happened. But we apologize
or
for that.
Nothing big's happened.
So, but anyway, nice stadium here. Rich Central got a really nice field, well-painted RC in the center of the field with 2 football helmets and their name in each end zone.
And a water tower right on the end zone.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a water tower, just a shadow cast across the field almost.
It's kind of attractive. You know, you've never really been that close to a water tower. And typically they seem so much taller than that, but this one here is really
squatting right there.
Quite the doorknob is what stands right there, John. It's just shaped almost just like a doorknob.
Here we go, 4th and 8. 4th and 8. Ball is on the 16-yard line of Geneseo. Here we go. Long count. Cross-buck action in the backfield. Still got him hemmed in. And dropped him for a gain of a yard. Geneseo turns the ball over. And Poseen comes in with a big play that time. That was a big play, Clint. Geneseo's going to take over.
Doing their job, John. And that was a kind of reverse play there for.
Little double handoff in the backfield. Reverse right in the backfield between that running backs. And Geneseo stayed home and played that play well. So Geneseo takes the ball over on downs at their own 15-yard line. How about a 10-minute and 35-yard drive this time, Clint? That's what we have left in this fourth quarter. Geneseo's up by 10. Tight formation. Rowald with the carry. Fights for a yard. Not going to get a thing. They're working him over pretty good in that pile, too, aren't they, Clint?
Yes, they are. Once they get a hold of him, I think he might be getting some shots applied to him. As long as he gets out of the pile healthy, he'll do okay. Got about a yard, half yard on that job.
10:18 left in the ball game. Geneseo's up by 10, 24-14. Boyster comes to the sideline, get the play from Coach Diericks as he brings it back to the huddle. Braun will bring him up, flanked by Posteen and Henry. Rokas along with Blank. 2nd and 10. Second man's gonna get the ball this time. Kemper looking for some yardage up close over the 25, 23, 24-yard line.
Almost like Kemper needed that confidence boost of that last long 43-yard run he had in order to feel free in order to make a cut out there, and he's doing a nice job there. Good pickup, about 7 for Kemper.
Third and about a yard and a half, we'll call it. 9:38 left in the fourth period. Geneseo's up by 10, 24-14. Got to keep the ball chugging forward. A long, sustained drive will do us here. Boyster looks him over. Wing back on the left side. Gives the ball to Rollwald. He gets paid there. He gets more yards. First down, moves the ball way out. Picks up maybe 7, 8 yards in the play. Moves it out to the 37, 34-yard line of Geneseo. I'm having a difficult time finding where they're at in the field because the yard markers are tough to visually see from up here.
Well, that, and you've got a pretty good glare too, John. We go from ball caps to stocking caps, and we don't have that glare, that cover over our eyes to make a change too, as our eyes look right at the lights.
You're right. First and 10, Geneseo. Ball's on their own 33-yard line. Wide left, wide right they go. Ball was fumbled. And I think Rich Central recovered it.
Most definitely did, and that's where you just don't want to make mistakes, John, and I don't think there was cohesion between the center and the quarterback there.
So the defense is going to have to come out and do it again, Clint.
Most definitely so.
Got to keep our heads up here. Fumble on the play and turn the ball over at their own 30-yard line. 8:58 left in this fourth period. Geneseo's up by 10.
Center and the quarterback, I don't know if they were together on that, John.
Looks like he never got it.
Center really took a hit immediately as soon as he snapped the football. And that's what stirred things up here. So Leafs going to have to come back defensively and see what they can.
4-man front this time for Geneseo.
Contain.
3 linebackers as Poseen stands up. Number 4 with the carry. Poseen on the tackle that time. Boy, he's quick getting to the ball. Give him maybe 2 yards in the play.
Yeah, keep Biondi in around that guy too, and he can clog a lot of things up there if he gets the momentum to play hard and hit hard.
Rich Central's used one of their timeouts here in the first half or second half. On that last drive downfield, so they'll have 2 remaining here going down the stretch. 8:48 left in the fourth quarter. Geneseo's up by 10. The clock's on the move. Second and 8. Ball is on the 29-yard line of Geneseo. Tight formation. Halfback pass is going to, fullback with the carry, excuse me. They moved the pile forward that time. Gave him too many that time, Clint. Going to move the ball inside the 30-yard line or down to about the 25-yard line, 24-yard line.
Third and a long, 4-4, Rich Central. With 8 minutes to go here in this fourth period, Geneseo has a 10-point lead, 24-14.
It's a dig down deep here. First round playoff game for the Leafs. 74th playoff game in the history of the playoff system for the Maple Leafs. 3rd and 4. 7:52 left in the game. Up by 10, Geneseo. Pass play. Ball's left up in the air.
Oh, that's
incomplete.
You got to throw a flag there. The Rich Central guy was
incomplete. It looked like Thurman had it, but yeah, it looked like he was held to avoid from getting to it.
Should have been picked off there by Thurman as the pass is thrown up over here on the right side.
Just put up for grabs, and the receiver's not going to come off the field on his own power. He goes down as he tries to go off the 10-yard line, and that'll stop the clock with 7:41 left.
Well, if he landed on the ball, Johnny was up on all.
I think he got bent over backwards, Clint. I
wonder if he stretched stomach muscle or something, but he got up and was walking for a while, and then he just couldn't take the pain.
He's laying down. Yeah, he did get up and started to walk off, and he went down right about the 10-yard line, right by the numeral on the near sideline. Coach Paulson, the defensive side of the ball, calls his troops over to the sideline. Go over some stats here in the game. Rollwald with 23 carries tonight. Rollwald with 85 yards on the evening. Brad Heller has 11 carries for 54 yards. Justin Kemp for 78 yards on 10 carries. Nathan Boyster with 6 yards on 3 carries this evening. Boyster 1 for 1 passing, 1 for 2 passing for 12 yards. That was completed to Nordstrom. Very crucial play in the first half to keep the drive alive right at midfield for the Maple Leafs.
Poseen with the pink shirt out there as he's been rolling around in the red paint at the center field. And
he goes to war. Yes, he goes to war every week for the cause, that's for sure. Number 74 will line up this time. Usually it's a nose guard. This time he'll stand up more like a linebacker. They got a wide receiver to the right side, does Rich Central. 4th and 4. Halfback number 4 is going to get the carry. He's going to be stopped short. Big play that time by
Alex DePau. Did a nice job.
Came in, and once again we make him turn the ball over to us. 4th down and 4, and we made the big play. The defense rose the occasion. Alex DePau, who we haven't seen play the last couple of weeks, comes in and made some nice plays tonight when he did get on the field for the Maple Leafs. So they turn the ball over, and Geneseo has it 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line with 7:35 left in the game and a 10-point lead.
See if we can break something open here, John, and sustain this drive. Just eat the clock up on 4-yard rushes per carry, and we'll be okay.
Tight formation, Rollwald at fullback. Heller gets the carry. Still,
no,
Boyster kept it that time. I'm sorry. Watching Heller, I couldn't figure out why nobody's trying to tackle him for a while there.
Loss of about 3 as Boyster tried to come around this left end and do something with the football.
Moves it back to the 20-yard line. That may have been one of those naked bootlegs they tried with the quarterback. He's the only one on the team that knows it's going to go that way. Haven't seen that ran much. Number 19 used to run that play quite a bit. Old Kevin Goethals in his day ran that naked bootleg as a quarterback. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Moves the ball back to the 20-yard line. Crossbuck action in the backfield. Another fumble on the play. No indication what happened that time.
It's their football, though.
And Rich Central did recover the fumble.
What is going on down there, John? We fumbled twice now here late in this 4th period. Kempfer got his bell rung on that hit. He's getting off the carpet now and getting back in the huddle.
So with 6:53, there was a fumble. The ball was just dropped at the 18-yard line, and Rich Central falls on the ball. 6:53 left. We don't want to give them to him here.
You know, John, I talked earlier in this half about how Geneseo's defense had to come up and rise to the occasion and stop these guys. Well, now we stopped them twice, and now we're giving them a 3rd opportunity.
Let's stay in the game here. 6:53 left. Up by 10 is the Maple Leafs. Full house backfield or full backfield. Tight formation. Straight drop back to pass. Got people on the receiving end of the ball. Out of bounds. Ooh, they called a touchdown for Rich Central. Kemper was in position, but just couldn't knock the ball away. Right at the sideline.
I'm not sure if Kemper exactly saw the football until very, very late, John. And beautiful pass play. One play is all it takes for these people to score. They're so back into this ball game, and you had the opportunity to take the life out of them there, John. And they're fighting back.
So 2 fumbles or 2 turnovers have hurt us here in this 4th quarter. As had the ball in positions where we could run the clock out, or not run the clock out, but put a big dent in it. Turn the ball over. Rich Central makes the most of it here. Now they're going for the PAT. Snaps fumbled. And they're going to run for 2 and touchdown, or PAT was good as they fumbled the snap and ran it in for the conversion to make the score 24-22 now.
Well, offensively for the Leafs, they're going to have to come back on the field, John, and either kill 6:45 of this clock or drive her to the end zone, whichever comes first.
Now it's time to rally the offense, Clint. The defense has done what they could do.
Yes, they have.
Now I'm sure we'll probably see an onside kick, maybe.
Wouldn't doubt it at all here, John. Kempfer and Heller. I don't know if Kempfer's okay. If he's not all right, he's holding that right wrist. We can pull him out of the ballgame, let him sit down and rest, because he's got that right arm down. I think that might have been where he took the shot that he coughed up the football on.
I was wondering if he even had the ball, if he never got the handoff. I didn't see that last fumble, how it transpired.
He's holding his right hand.
So Rich Central will kick the ball from the south to the north. Down by 2, 24-22. 6:47 left in this ball game. They're going to kick the ball deep. Van Dyke's going to pick up the ball, number 17, and he's tackled right after he catches the ball at the 28-yard line. That's where Geneseo's offense is going to have to get some spark now, and they're going to move the ball. We need some first downs here to move the ball down the field, Clint. Rich Central has 2 timeouts left in the 2nd half. They used one earlier in the 3rd quarter, or 4th quarter, excuse me. 6:44 left. Geneseo's up by 2, 24-22, 1st and 10. Boyster looks him over. Give the ball to Rollwald. Still on his feet. Rollwald looks for somebody to run over, and he runs him over. Gets about 7 on the play. Does Rollwald.
Josh with nice running off that left side, and the offensive line still opening holes for Rollwald. Picked up 8.
Let's move it down the field like that, Clint.
That's all you have to do.
No problem.
All you have to do, my friend.
Keep the ball on, just keep moving it down the field. First down after first down. Clock's on the move. 6:15 left in the game. Nordstrom sets himself out wide to the right side. Kemper on the wing on the left side. Now he goes in motion. Cross buck action in the backfield. Heller with the carry. First down. Up to the 46, 47-yard line goes Heller. Kemper with a nice block that time. Led him through the hole from the wingback position. Moves the sticks. First and 10. Ball's at the 46-yard line of Geneseo, and that's what we need to do. Just keep moving it, Clint, just like that. I can't say that enough right now. Keep it on the ground and keep two hands on the ball. Inside 6 minutes now this game. Geneseo's up by 2, but they scored 24-22. Winner of this game will take on Riverside Brookfield next week. Tight formation. Long count by Boyster. Gives the ball to roll while looking to break it outside. Gets inside Rich Central territory. Down to the 49-yard line of Rich Central.
Rowald off that right side, picking up good yardage. Picked up 5.
Solid 5 yards, didn't he?
Yes, sir. Just keep giving him the football, let him hang on to it. 5:30 to go as we want to eat this clock, John. 24-22 the score, Leafs on top.
Long sustained drive. Let's see one here. We had a 10-minute drive in the first half that led to one of our touchdowns. We have 5:15 left in the ball game. 2nd and 5. Ball is just inside Rich Central's territory. Second man to carry this time goes Heller with the carry. He's on his feet. First down. Ball down to the 40-yard line. The wing T is working right now, Clint.
The wing T is working. The offensive line is doing its job, John.
Geneseo fans are making a little noise on the near sideline here, looking for some action out there, and Rich Central has a player down right at the 50-yard line. They'll tend to. That'll stop the clock with 5:03 left in this game.
Well, hope he gets up okay here and walks out the field on his own power. 5:03 to go here in this fourth period. Been a good ball game. Been some turnovers. First they had a few, now we've had a few. And I always say the team that makes the fewest mistakes is typically going to win, and they're having trouble stopping our offense. We're having trouble stopping their offense. We make 2 stops. We make 2 fumbles. They make 1 big play. We're in the ball game. It's been interesting, John.
Now, where did you come up with that? The team that makes the least mistakes usually wins. That's a novel idea.
Johnny, at this point in the season,
I know where you're at
make
there.
Mistakes, okay?
You're right.
All right, and I just had said to myself prior to the first fumble, oh, we haven't had a mistake all night. Giddy up. Oops. And I didn't even say it. And you think, well, you say those things and then you've really screwed up. But never mind, it doesn't matter. Leafs are driving, and Rich Central guy getting off the field here. I think he'll be okay. Walking off a little bit on his own power. Might have a banged up ankle or so. Ball sits on the 40-yard line. First down for Leafs. 5:03 to go in this fourth period. And we're on top 24-22.
Big ground gainer for Rich Central coming into the game tonight. Marshall has 106 yards on the evening this evening. Number 1. We're going to start using a little time management now to eat up the clock. Coach Derrick extends the line of scrimmage now. 4:55 left in the game. Geneseo's up by 2. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 40-yard line. Rollwald with the carry. Moves the ball forward.
Can't tell where the ball was there, John.
That was a scrum right in the middle of the field. He's going to pick up a good 3 yards on the carry. Moves the ball down to the, trying to mark where they're at and put the ball down, the 37-yard line of Rich Central. 2nd and 7 is a call. Inside, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this ball game. Geneseo's up by 2. Now they go to the line of scrimmage. Coach Derrick holds his clipboard up in the air until enough time remains on the clock to get the play off. Gives the ball to Rollwald once again. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet. Still haven't taken him down. Late whistle that time. Gets another.
Rolled off that right side. Just
2 yards maybe.
Fighting.
2 to 3 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 4. Certainly I think at this point we're in 4 down territory. Last thing I want to do is turn the ball back over to them without trying the 4 downs.
No, John, but with 3:45 to go in this fourth period, you want this clock to just disappear. And Geneseo will make the best of time management here to make it do so. 3 minutes isn't much when it doesn't stop.
Now go. There they go at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and a long 4 is the situation. 33-yard line.
Oh, big pop there on Heller, I believe.
Heller gets up close to first end. He picks up 2 yards on the play.
No, he's going to be short 2 yards.
They're still going to be short, and timeout's going to be called by Rich Central. It's going to be 4th down for Geneseo.
It should be Rich Central's last timeout, I do believe, John.
I think they'll have 1 left.
1 left? All right, well, we're gonna go with a timeout. 3:16 to go. Geneseo's on top 24-22. Nice, cool ball game tonight. I'll pull the old thermometer out. We'll make that let's see what we got. Of course, it's been against my body all night. I'm sure it really works real well.
6:13 left in the ball game. Geneseo's up by 2. 4th and a long 2. We'll call it 3. The ball sits on the 33-yard line of Rich Central.
Of course, 44 degrees. That can't be accurate. It's in my pocket. Clint's carrying the weather station in his pocket tonight, folks, and I can't get an accurate reading. Reading says about 56 degrees at my body there between 16 layers of material, so that's no good. I'm gonna say we're about 35 degrees here, maybe even a little less, as the winds are completely still. And the dew is set in on the field as it's a cold night for football here at Rich Central in Olympia Fields.
So we'll see what they break a huddle here for. 4th and 3 for Geneseo. Ball's on the 33-yard line of Rich Central. They break the huddle. They're going to go to the line of scrimmage. Braun, Poseen, Henry, Rokas, and blank. Here we go. Give the ball to Rollwell. They're going to pick up a first down plus some. First down, Geneseo, down to the 26-yard line.
Need something big, Johnny, you got to go to your big horse.
You go to the guy that's brought you to the dance. Josh Rollwell has a big night tonight. Josh has over 100 yards on the evening. 111 yards on the evening, says Josh Rollwell. So the fullback came to play tonight. He comes to play every night, but tonight we're putting the saddle on him and riding him all the way down the field. And here we go. 3 minutes left in this ball game. 1st and 10. Up they come, tight formation, full house backfield. Boyster looks him over. Give the ball. Once again, the ball's fumbled and recovered by Rich Central. With 2:49 left in the game, we fumble the ball again, and Rich Central comes up with it, and they'll take over with 2:49 left in this game.
So very big to hang on to the football, John. So very big. We fumbled 3 times in this 4th period. We were up 24-14. Now it's 24-22, and Rich Central has life.
We got to get some heads up out there, do some defense has to get up here. Let's go. 1st and 10 for Rich Central. Balls, they got a long ways to go. Balls on the 26-yard line of Rich Central. Wide left or wide right they go. Looks them over.
Counter, there it is.
Number 1 with the carry. Marshall's still on his feet. Down to the 49-yard line, 45-yard line is where he takes the ball out to. Picks up a first down, about a 20-yard gain on the play. Clock's on the move. They have to move the chains first, and they'll set it. Defense has to be awake here. Up they come. Now the clock's moving. Plenty of time in this game. 4-man front for Geneseo. Poseen stands up. They're going to go sweep play, far side. Once again, number 1 with the carry. Being chased down, near out of bounds, gets the first down. They'll stop the clock once again. Moves the ball down to the Geneseo territory to the 44-yard line.
Somebody's got to put a stop on number 1. John, he's just running all over the field right now on us, and we're going to have to find a way to contain him.
Then he cuts back against the grain and just picks up more yards. 2:24 left.
He cuts back like there's nobody even out there with him.
2:20 left. Wide receiver out to the right side. Long count. The backfield, number 1 with the carry again. It's going to be stacked up that time. And the ball, he goes to the ground. That'll be the third timeout they call the half with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the ball game. Third timeout by Rich Central. That's their last timeout.
Keep everybody in front of you, John. You still have a chance. 24-22 the score. And the sad part is a field goal could win this ball game for Rich Central, John, after that 2-point conversion that actually was what was tried as a 1-point attempt and a kick was a bobble snap that we let the holder go around the end on a 2-point conversion to give us a score 24-22. And that Kyle Wickwire field goal now very, very, very important that we got there late in that second.
Coach Jerry goes on the field himself now to rally his defense. Poseen in there leading them. Rowald, Putnam, Biondi, Rokas, Alex DePau, Jake Stoll, Heller. Now he breaks the huddle. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Ball is on the 41-yard line at Geneseo. 4-man front. Rich Central with the ball. Sweep play near side. Big defensive
Nice
stand that
hit
time.
over
No
here.
gain in the play.
No time
Inside,
left
2
on the
minutes
clock.
left.
No
Clock.
timeouts left for Rich Central, so a minute 55.
Keep her
Third down
head.
along 6 for Rich Central.
Keep her head amongst us here. Ball's on the 40-yard line. 3rd and 7 to situation. Clock's on the move. 1:45 left. We have 2 more stops to make here. Up the line they come. 3rd and 7 for Rich Central. Ball is on the 40-yard line at Geneseo. 4-man front. Tight formation. Long count. Halfback pass. Covered well. Downfield. It's a duck downfield. Interference has to be called there. No call made. They were all over Andy Thurman down there. Andy played that ball very well.
Yes, he did, and that should have been a flag there. And that's the 2nd time I've seen that happen tonight. No call. As Thurman just being mugged as he's going up for interception.
Walk away from it. Just get back in the huddle. Regroup. 4th down. 4th and 7. 1:22 left of the game. Andy Thurman had that one zeroed in perfect the whole way, didn't he, Clint?
Yes,
had
he
that
did.
play.
He almost had a pick there.
Halfback pass. Let's stand on our feet here, Geneseo. The
Come on,
boys need some
guys.
help out there right now.
Make some noise.
4th
Make
and
some noise.
7. 1:22 left. 40-yard line of Geneseo. Drop back to pass. Incompleted to number 1. And still in bounds. That'll get the first down to the 29-yard line. That's where he's tackled. They'll have to move the sticks now with 1:15 left.
Number 1 is their load for Rich Central. If they didn't have him, boy, their offense would just be something different.
Defense has to get in position here. The clock's going to start as soon as it's set. It starts now. 1st and 10. Quarterback goes back and just throws the ball down. So with 1:09 left, it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball is at the 28-yard line of Geneseo.
What a nerve-wracking game, John. You have 3 fumbles for the Leafs in the 4th quarter is what's making this such a nail-biter. 24-22 the score. Leafs on top. Ball sits at the 28-yard
And here we go.
line.
Ball's
Rich
been put in
Central.
play. He's got 25 seconds to get the ball up and the ball snapped. Quarterback just now joins the huddle. 1:09 left in this ball game. No timeouts left for Rich Central.
2nd and 10.
Ball's in the 28-yard line of Geneseo. They'll go in a 4-man front. Rokas and Biondi up front. Tight formation they'll go. That's where they've been successful tonight with their tight formations. Misdirection in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Drop back to pass. Ball's in the air. Geneseo's on the defense. They all went for the ball. No call. Everybody played the ball there, Clint. No penalty by
Yeah, but
anybody.
you got to be scared about those, John. You got 3 people going up for the football on a pass play 5 yards from the end zone. And
1:05 left on the clock. 3rd and 10. They're not even going to go to the huddle this time. 3rd and 10. Tight formation once again. Ball on the right hash. Back to pass they go. Incomplete pass overthrown. No flag that time. My gosh, Heller had a beautiful position that time on the defensive end of the ball. The receiver ran up his back, so it's 4th and 10.
4th and 10. We got to have a stop here. Everybody's got to get their hands up. The defensive line's got to get their hands up.
This is the play right here, Clint. 4th and 10. Ball's on the 28-yard line of Geneseo.
We're making her exciting here at first round playoff action for the Leafs. 24-22 the score. We got a minute left in the 4th quarter.
Is your heart pumping?
4th and no,
No,
I'm
not
dead.
at all. 1 minute left. Geneseo's up by 2. Here we go. Big play, tight formation. 28-yard line, 4th and 10 for Rich Central. Flag on the play. Called by the line judge. Flag was thrown. Indication. Illegal procedure on Rich Central.
Well, marching back 5 yards. That makes it even a harder 4th down. 4th and 15. Gotta get this stop, John. Oh man, 3 fumbles this 4th quarter. Can you believe that?
Makes for drama, doesn't it?
Sure does. Man, I don't think I could have wrote that into a skit even.
So we could see anything happen here, Clint.
Oh, it's scary to see.
Ball's
what
put
we
in
have.
play at the 33-yard line, 33-yard line of Geneseo. Let's go defense right now. 1 play, 4th and 15 from the 33-yard line. 1 minute left in the game. Roach Central, no timeouts left. Geneseo's up by 2, 24-22. This has been a fourth quarter and a half here. Tight formation. Quarterback looks him over, look for all kinds of misdirection. They're offsides again, no call. Ball's put up in the air. Incomplete downfield, no flags on the play. Geneseo takes over on downs. Nice play on the defensive end of the ball by the Maple Leafs that time.
Russell knocking the ball down as, boy, that could have still been easily caught by Rich Central as the ball is bouncing around in the receiver's hands. But that's going to end this ball game, I do believe.
53 seconds, let's not say that. The way that we've handled this fourth quarter is the way to handle the ball.
They don't have any timeouts left, John. You take 2 knees and the game's over. Long overdue for the big win here, John. As we played some tough ball games over the last 5 weeks, and it just seemed like we've been on the losing end of one too many times, and tonight not going to be the night.
You're right. Up by 2 with 53 seconds left. And he'll take a knee. Boyster, the quarterback, takes a knee.
So Geneseo going to advance to second round action.
No timeouts left, 44 seconds left.
It's good to see this, John. Wow. We're up 24-14. Had
now we go to the line of scrimmage.
Ball.
We'll go up and take a knee once again. 23 seconds left and that'll do it. We don't have to run another play, Clint. We're going to come out victorious tonight by a score of 24-22 here in this first round playoff game against a 7-2 Rich Central team that had an explosive offense, but our defense was able to come back.
Their offense was scary.
So there we go, the clock runs out. Rich Central players are down in the field, and
it's sad to see
season's over for them, but Geneseo season will move on. And the history or the legend of the Geneseo Maple Leafs strive for that state championship will continue, as next week we will take on Riverside Brookfield in a game against a team where our pass defense will certainly be tested next week against the Riverside Brookfield team that's known for their explosive offense.
They don't have the line, though, John. If we can turn somebody up or even a few guys up to just aggressively rush the football next week and put a hat in that quarterback 3 out of 4 times and make sure he feels it when we do it, it could be a whole new ball game over there at our place in RB. And boy, do you ever want to get at RB too, man. Our cameraman went to high school at RB. How bad do we want to beat RB? We want to beat RB bad. And Uncle Bob's even here, and Uncle Bob is from RB, and he follows me around like the plague. We've got to get back at Uncle Bob. He's giving me flack right now, boy. Uncle Bob, you're lucky to be sitting with the Geneseo fans. You can have the bell all you want, buddy.
Catching a little grief from the fans here in front of us. There's one Riverside Brookfield fan in the sideline over here, and he's yelling at us already.
So the Leafs victorious tonight by a score of 24-22, and we'll try to bring you some game stats here. Scoring, Geneseo scored in a 10-play, 44-yard drive using 5 minutes of clock. 1-yard TD run by Rowald, PAT kicked by good by Wick to give a score of Geneseo 7. Rich Central nothing there in the first quarter. That was only scored in the first quarter. Second quarter, Rich Central scored on a 12-yard TD run by Epps. 12 plays, 65 yards, 5:29 of the clock, and we got a new ball game, 7-7. Geneseo turned around and scored on a 15-play, 79-yard drive, 7:43 of the clock to give us a score of 14-7 off a 1-yard TD run by Josh Rowald, and Kyle Wickwire's kick was good. And Geneseo scored again with a 20-yard field goal on a 12-play, 33-yard drive using 3:18 of the clock. Wickwire kicks 3. Gives a halftime score of 17-7. Rich Central then scored here to open this third quarter on a 10-play, 63-yard drive. Using 4:25 of the clock to give us a score of Geneseo 17, Rich Central 14. They had a 1-yard TD run by Marshall. PAT good. Marshall had well over 100 yards tonight for Rich Central. Geneseo then turned around on a 3-play, 53-yard drive, using up a minute 12, and a 43-yard TD run by Kempfer. The PAT by Wick was good.
How big was Wick's kick in the night?
Very much so. That was the difference in the ball game. We would have lost this ball game tonight if it wasn't for Kyle Wickwire's field goal. Maybe not lost the game, but you know what I mean.
We're with you.
And Keys, take your time. Rich Central then did score on a 1-play, 18-yard, using 6 seconds of the clock on an 18-yard TD pass play to Marshall here late in this fourth quarter. And the 2-point conversion was good, giving us a final score of Geneseo 24, Rich Central 22. And we'll run through some quick stats here for you tonight.
We'll go some stats. Starting out Rich Central side of the ball. Marshall, their #1 running back, 17 carries for 143 yards tonight and 2 touchdowns. Epps, #4, their running back, 13 carries for 43 yards. And Poppy, #8, 8 carries for 40 yards. Passing department, they threw the ball 12 times, completed only 5 of them for 70 yards and 1 touchdown there late in the game. First downs, Rich Central, 18 first downs. Rushing yardage, only 38 rushes for 227 yards on the ground. Passes attempts, 5 of 12 for 70 yards. Total offense for Rich Central is 297 yards. Total offense, 3 fumbles, and they lost 3 penalties. They had 20 yards in penalties. Possession was 18 minutes and 28 seconds. No punts on the evening for them for Rich Central. Geneseo side of the ball, Rowald, 28 carries, 111 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Heller, 15 carries for 73 yards. Justin Kempfer, 11 carries for 76 yards and 1 touchdown. 1 pass completion by Nathan Boyster of the 2 attempts. First downs, Geneseo had 16 first downs. They rushed the ball 60 times tonight for 260 yards. Pass completions, 1 completion for 12 yards. Total offense for Geneseo was 272 yards total offense. 3 fumbles, they lost 3 fumbles also. Time of possession, 29 minutes and 32 seconds. And they had 2 punts for 27 yards, return yards were 13. So actually the stats bear out pretty evenly, except for the time of possession where we held the ball 11 more minutes than they did. First downs were fairly even along with the yards rushing. Total offense was within 20 yards of one another. So,
well, and I thought Kempfer and I'm drawing a blank. Heller really did a nice job of complimenting Rowald tonight, and the running backs did a nice job, and Boyster did an excellent job executing the offense. So big first-round win here from Olympia Fields and Rich Central. Geneseo victorious 24-22. We will be back with you probably next Friday or Saturday at home against Riverside Brookfield, and that's going to wrap it up here for us here at Geneseo Channel 50. For Mark and Mindy Hune, Willis Andel, John Rowley, Keith Kennett, I am Clint Rice. See you, bye.